Oh my god, please help. Ba-da-da-ba- Mm. I don't know why I just did the Windows XP noise. Sure, we'll play Sonic 4. Okay, good, sure. We're streaming some Sonic 4. I dislike this game, and I will refuse to care about it. But, hey, I kind of... And I have the ability to play it, so now I kind of have to. Or else peeps are gonna get... Or else peoples are gonna get mad at me. Yeah. Oh, yo, we got one viewer. Nice. What's up, the one person who's watching? I'll just check the broadcast options on my phone. Or the streaming, things. Yeah. Oh, hi, Mr. Person. So I'm streaming some Sonic 4, and yes, this game is terrible. I don't have to be reminded that I'm playing, like, the worst 2D Sonic game. But, yeah. This happened. This happened, we just have to accept it. Ah. We may accept it, but that doesn't mean we have to like it. So, yeah. I like how I can just look at the stream chat mid-game. Because I'm just, like, streaming with one. Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about, Sonic 4. It's the best game ever. Please, please, please take that back. No, I don't like this game. Well, episode 2 was good. Episode 1 is not. I hate it. The mobile version is even worse, but at the same time, it has like 2 levels that are different and actually half decent compared to the console version. However, those use motion controls on the special stages, and I hate motion controls. That's my bias against the Wii. I'm allowed to have one. It's called my hatred of motion controls. Yeah, I don't like the Wii just because of that. And while we're talking about the Wii, let's get this one fact out of the way. A lot of people have broken TVs because of the Wii. Me included. No, I'm messing. I actually haven't gotten any broken Wii's because of my, or broken TVs because of my Wii. Oh yeah, speaking of which, I could also play the Wii version. I don't feel like it. I'd rather just play this version. And also, please don't bounce me into death. Actually, it's not death. It's just like exiting the stage without getting. Who is Mr. Person? We will never know. We will never know who Mr. Person is. Oh. Okay, only the mobile port. That was me for a while as well. I only played the mobile port, but I'm able to play the console version now because of PS Now. PS Now is amazing, by the way, and it lets you play it on console on like any PS4, PS5, or PC. But I just got a 1 month subscription, which is like $10. But hey, I got some PS Now, which means that there's like what 8 Sonic games on it, and yeah, there's like Sonic 4, both the episodes. There's also both Sonic Adventure games. Sonic Unleashed, Generations. Oh my god, lag. Stop it. There's Unleashed Generations, and then there's CD and the Fighters. Okay. I have it just because of PS Now. That's like the only reason. Like, cause straight up, cause like either way, even if I didn't have a PlayStation console, which I may or may not, I probably do. Yes, I do. But yeah, you could still play PS Now games on PC, and so you can just taint it. So you can just taint your PC with it instead of your consoles. But yeah, this game is trash. But at the same time, like, I like the mobile version. The mobile version is actually decent, okay? Like, I'm sorry. The mobile version is the best version. Oh my god, I almost missed that special stage. Also, fam knows I'm playing with my DualSense controller. This is like the best controller of all time. I am, in my humble opinion. It's Bluetooth compatibles. Who is Mr. Person? Because it's like only one viewer. Yeah, this game. Oh my god. Oh my god. Also, there's gonna be some lag inputs because PS Now is your streaming games, not like it's not downloaded on the console. So there's obviously gonna be some laggy inputs. But oh my god, this is way more apparent on Sonic 4 than other games. Like, what, did Sonic 4 already have terrible laggy inputs? Yeah, just get this. Also, I was playing some Miles Morales earlier today, but then I decided, you know what? I have the Ultimate Edition. I might as well just play regular Spider-Man Remastered. So I played some regular Spider-Man Remastered before playing this. And I'm gonna say, Spider-Man, PS4 Spider-Man is a good game. Like, just straight up. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. No, 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 no. Oh wait, there's a timer? Why is there a timer? That's illegal. You're not allowed to put that. Yes. And fam, you can see the buttons on the screen. Is that an X? No, it's a triangle. Yeah, that ain't no A or X button. That's a triangle. Like, fam knows I'm playing with my DualSense controller, though. Like, this is, like, the greatest controller of all time. Like, just straight up because of this, I wanted a PS5. Like, this controller is so good. And then I realized it had some amazing games. And plus, most Xbox exclusives I can get on PC. Most multi-platforms I can also get on PC. What's the point of getting an Xbox? So I decided, PlayStation, fam, all the way. Like, I mean Xbox One or Series X, I'm not getting. But Xbox 360 and original Xbox, maybe in the future. When those consoles become retro consoles. I mean, the original Xbox already is, but the 360 isn't quite yet, simply because we're not out of the HD generation yet. I mean, yeah, the Switch Pro controller is a good controller. But I mean, come on. Does this? Okay, the new PlayStation controller has a touchpad, and it has the HD Rumble from the Switch Pro controller. So the DualSense controller has more features. It also has a touchpad, and it has like adaptive triggers. So just straight up. Oh, and it has a headphone jack. But the Switch Pro controller is better for smaller hands, I would say. But in terms of everything else, because I have enormous hands, so I don't really care. So because of that, in terms of everything else, DualSense PS5 controller, DualSense is for me. Did I miss a chat message on screen? On screen? No, I didn't. Also, I really want the headset, the PS5 headset. Anyways, but yeah, oh my god, lag. Stop it. Stop lagging. Okay, grab it. Okay. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, and also the stick placement on the PS5 controller feels way better due to the fact that the controller is larger. Oh yeah, it's literally the Pulse 3D headset. Remember that? You know about that? I mean, clearly not, but yeah, it's amazing and stuff like that. Lee headset. I am going backwards. Crud. No, this is not what I wanted. Okay. But yeah, the Pulse 3D headset. I really want it, but it's like $100. But I might get it later. My dad said I could get it for sure. Like, he would get it for me. Because I'm trying to save up for a new phone. That's what I'm going to use my money for. Because I want to get my Samsung S20 Fan Edition, or S21 Fan Edition, whenever that comes out. To be honest, I used to be a mostly Nintendo guy, but I just wanted to play more consoles. Like I literally got a Sega Genesis recently. And I also have all the accessories, Sega CD and 32X. Not the power base converted because I might as well just get a Master System at that point. Plus it's too big to actually fit in my entertainment center, so yeah, just getting a base, I'd rather just straight up get a Master System. At that point to play, like, what, 4 games? But, I used to be mostly a Nintendo guy, but until I got the Sega consoles. Oh, yeah! I got a 32X! Dude, the 32X is amazing, but it's also, like, really worthless at this point. And I don't get why it's going for so much money, but either way, dude, like, it actually has some decent games. No, it has some decent games. I'll say that. I'm not saying it's good. I'm saying it has some decent games. And this is where the jank physics help me out in the game. Oh, flip. Oh, this is amazing. Now you play all 2 games included, yeah. Yeah. Nah, it does have the best version of virtual racing, so that's a plus. But at the same time, it also has Knuckles Chaotix, so that's a minus. Nah, I actually do like the game, though. I feel like I'm the only person to like Knuckles Chaotix, but hey. I only like it because I don't know, it's still a classic Sonic game at heart. Though I feel like that's when the Sonic game started to get gimmicky. And that's kind of about when I should that's about the point in the Sonic series where I just feel like it started to go downhill. I mean, Sonic Adventure games were alright. And Sonic 3D Blast was... Okay, we don't talk about that one. That one was not alright. I got stuck. Oh yeah, I actually do like the game. I do like Knuckles Chaotix. Also, you spelled Coatix. Nice. And yes, I can see the stream chat on my PS5 screen. So I'm cool like that. Anyways, I actually kind of want to talk about console wars right now. Because I'm just thinking of when you said, I'm mostly a Nintendo guy. Please help. No, I do actually think console wars are complete stupid. But if I had to pick one console from each generation, starting at third generation, NES, next generation, I would actually pick Sega. And that's my opinion. Hold up. Someone's texted me. Oh. But yeah, between Super Nintendo and Sega, I would pick Sega. Between the next generation, like to be honest, I would pick Sega, but it has like there's Sega Saturn, but it has like 0 games. So, uh, PlayStation it is. And yes, I could also pick the N64, but why would you pick a Ghost out of the other like 50 options? No, like seriously, this if you look it up, the Nintendo 64 only had like 400 games. Okay, actually less than that in North America. It had like less than 300 in North America. So, yeah. Grab the plus 5. Yeah, it was, but it had like less than 300 games here in North America. And I got so close. That's wonderful. Let me see what's going on. No, I'm just gonna text him. This is one of them that's not in the mobile version. And it got replaced by something else in the mobile version. But I don't want to think about that. Because this level is complete hot garbage. Yeah, anyways, back to the N64. It was pretty good, but there were like like 300 games compared to like 1,000 on the PlayStation 1. And I'm actually being serious. There were like over 1,000 games on that console. Just straight up no. But yeah, I do like the N64. It's just I'd rather have more games than slightly better graphics. Not to mention, PlayStation has overall better games due to it being able to hold actual, like, more than, like, 2 megabytes of data, or 2 kilobytes of data, which is less than a megabyte. Oh, OG Spyro Trilogy up in here, fam knows. That is amazing. Well, actually, I can't say much because I've only played the reignited versions, but oh, I've seen so much gameplay of the original versions. I have to say, reignited is basically the same, but in basically the same as the original versions, but in HD. So. Yeah, they're good games for sure though. Like I love them. Back to console wars though. The next generation I would pick either Xbox or PS2, and I'm more likely to pick Xbox for multi-platforms because while they did release later, Oh my gosh, am I gonna play the original Call of Duty in 2020? Oh, I better buy the original Call of Duty in 2020. Yeah, I would pick the Xbox, but the fam knows I. What? I said I would pick the Xbox, but the fam knows GameCube is best. GameCube is best. Just straight up. You cannot argue with that. GameCube is the best thing that has been constructed by mankind. I think I'm stuck. I'm not stuck. Yeah, GameCube is just straight up the best. I see your romantic culture as well. Yeah. Dude, GameCube is just like the best thing that has ever come into existence. Like, if you disagree, you just, like, have no brain cells. The next generation of consoles, however, got kind of weird, as they're actually handheld competition. IA died. Yeah, but in the next generation of consoles, there were handheld competition, like, after, like, so... But we'll start with home consoles, then we'll go to handheld. For home consoles, it was between the Wii, the Xbox 360, and the PlayStation 3. And with my tastes at the moment, I'm picking PlayStation 3. But if the original PS3 model did not exist, I would pick the Xbox 360. And if the Xbox 360S didn't come out, then I would pick the Wii. Just straight up. Because only certain models of the PS3 and Xbox 360 are good, but the Wii was good throughout its life. Now, all three of those consoles during that generation were backwards compatible. Anyways, as for handhelds, DS versus PSP, who cares about PSP? I'm actually gonna have to put up the channel, or look, get the chat on my phone. So yeah, I'm getting my chat on my phone. Sony really screwed up the PS3 launch for sure. Like, why was that like $600? But the rest of the PS3 was pretty good and. So yeah. Oh, we got someone else watching. Nice. Ah! Well, I'm dead. But yeah, the PS3's launch was bad, but the rest of the system stuff was pretty good. It's just the launch that was like really trash, but the rest of the PS3 was pretty good. Now, the generation after that also had handheld competition, but is the Vita competition? Barely. So, obviously for handhelds, I'm picking 3DS. But as for the home consoles, you can choose between a Ghost, Garbage, or the PlayStation 4. So I feel like you know what I'm going to choose. Oh yeah, the Vita does exist. That's depressing in and of itself. But yeah, the PS4 out of the Wii U, Xbox One, and PS4, you can choose between two consoles with no games or the PS4. So yeah, but that generation technically had a competitor to like One company made two consoles that were both competing against each other, but not really. Whatever. The Switch was also technically a part of that generation, but at the same time, it might be part of the 8th generation or the 9th generation of consoles. Please help. Yeah, the Switch is confusing, but I'm counting it towards the same generation that the Wii U was in. So, yeah, the Switch is better than all of the Wii U, Xbox One, and PS4. The Switch beats all three of those. And it's funny because the Wii U was the previous console, but it's in the same generation. But the Wii U was garbage, but the Switch is amazing. As for this current generation, PS5 or Xbox Series X, I'm going with the PS5. Now, Nintendo needs to release their console. The Switch battery life. Just straight up Switch battery life. The Switch's battery life does make me sad as well. But the rest of the Switch is just amazing. Okay, well, actually, hold up. About the Switch battery life, though. The original Switch's battery life makes me sad. The upgraded Switch that is still just called the Switch has a half-decent battery life, but still not great, but it's still a half-decent battery life. But, like, seriously, if they couldn't put that battery life in the original model, and I have to have the original model because I'm broke and stuff. Yeah, I hate this level, by the way. Just saying. But yeah, so yeah, out of the Game Gear had better battery. Oh, that is true. That is actually, no, that's legitimately true. The Game Gear could last 4 hours. The Switch lasted 2, or the original version of the Switch. But here's the thing. The Switch's battery life may make me sad, but this game also makes me sad, so it's... no. But for real, the Switch's battery life, like... after they released the upgraded one, it wasn't completely garbage. Ooh! Oh yes, I forgot about the homing attack technique to gain speed. Oh, okay. And there goes my hopes and dreams. But yeah, the Switch's battery life is kind of garbage. But as for the upgraded Switch, it's like the best. You play Crash Bandicoot. Dude, I have that on my PS5. Well, technically I have the PS4 version, but you get to upgrade to the PS5 version for free if you have the PS4 version. So fam knows I'm doing that. Dude, Crash 4 is like amazing. Like, to be honest, like, it's so good. But it's like but since I'm a completionist, it's a nightmare. But I also love the game itself. Just the Switch release is coming March 12th. Like, it's literally confirmed. As it's coming alongside the PS5 release. Or like the yeah. The Switch release is coming alongside the PS5 release on March 12th. And also owners of the PS4 version get to upgrade to the PS5 version for free, so fam knows I'm doing that. I would have just waited for the Switch release, but I decided, you know what? I want to have the version with better graphics, so I went with the PS4 release because I knew they were going to make a PS5 version. Also, fun fact, the PS4 doesn't actually support 4K, not even the Pro. Yeah, it only fakes 4K. It's fake 4K. Same applies with the Xbox Series, or Xbox One X and Xbox One S. But the new actually like PS5 and Xbox Series consoles, those are real 4K. None of that fake shenanigans. But yeah, I just decided to get the PS4 version because I knew they were going to release a PS5 version, and so that I could just upgrade. But yeah. But yeah, they just basically, to reach that 4K, they just upscale the image 4 times. So yeah. Which, yeah, it does give us 4K, but it's not like running off of hardware. Like, it's not running off of like the graphics card. It is 4K, but it's just fake. Like, it's not running off of hardware, so it's not like it doesn't look like actual. It's like it's not actual 4K. It wouldn't look as good as actual 4K would look. But these new consoles not only support 4K but also 8K, so I'm glad we have stuff like this. Now, Nintendo doesn't care about graphics, and I don't like that, but at the same time, it's beneficial that they don't, so that they can make consoles with really good gimmicks. And I'm saying this, gimmicks can be good. But sometimes gimmicks just go too far, and that's where they got a bad name, also known as the Wii. But the Wii was half decent, so... Basically, the 4K was just a feature to put on the back of the box. When the Switch Pro comes out, that's gonna... Yes, thank you. When the Switch Pro comes out, that's gonna have actual 4K and not the fake 4K of the other Xbox One upgrades to the Xbox One X. It's not gonna be that fake 4K. It's gonna be actual 4K on the Switch Pro. They ask developers to make their games 4K. So I'm almost certain that that's going to be actual 4K. But we don't... But here's the thing. Like, half of the people that have a PS5 right now, including myself, don't even have 8K TVs. Same with Series X. They don't even have 8K TVs. It's just a selling point on the back of the box, like, hey, your fancy new console has 8K support. But like half of the people who buy it don't even care. Some of them don't even know what that means. So yeah, Nintendo understands power isn't everything. And they had to learn that the hard way with the Super Nintendo, because the Genesis almost beat out the Super Nintendo in terms of sales. I said almost because it didn't, but Nintendo's console was more powerful. The Genesis almost sold more. Yeah, same. Dude, my TV that I have is like a 1080p TV. And it literally has, or it's literally from like 2004 up in here. We're upgrading to a 4K 120 hertz TV soon. But we don't know if the PS5 will actually be able to reach that, because we don't know if it's going to have HDMI 2.1 ports. If it does, I don't care. And if it doesn't, I also don't care. Like, I don't care. HDMI 2.0 can... Like, if the port is HDMI 2.0... and the connector is HDMI 2.1, it's still going to use the connectors thing and not the port, so it's going to be HDMI 2.1. So I don't care if it has HDMI 2.1 ports or 2.0 ports. I'm still going to get that 4K 120 hertz up in here. But yeah, as for the power isn't everything, that is true, 100%. But Nintendo did have to learn that the hard way. Like, The Switch had more power. The Genesis didn't. What happened? The world's worst. Or, I mean, not the Switch, the Super Nintendo had more power. The Genesis didn't. That is true. Sonic 4 is a failed Super Mario Bros. Or New Super Mario Bros. Yeah. Yeah, but the N64 had more power. The PlayStation didn't. What happened? The world's worst riddle. So you gotta have a mix of power and features. Otherwise, your console is probably garbage. That's why I say 8K on consoles. It's fine, but I don't really care about it. Fam knows I'm just camping this boss. Yeah! Dude, that was the easiest defeat of that boss I've ever done. Because I'm so good at this. But yeah. Nintendo understands that power isn't everything. And thus... Why am I waiting for this? I can just click the triangle button. And the cross. I keep mixing up X and cross on the PlayStation pad. Like, seriously. It's shaped like an X, but it's called the cross button. That is... that scares me. Yeah, anyways, Nintendo understands power ain't everything, and thus... And that makes sense, but they did have to learn it. Through the Super Nintendo and the Nintendo 64, and thus the GameCube happened, and... That also was more powerful, but it didn't have as many features as the other consoles. So the Wii came out, and it wasn't as powerful as the rest, but it sold more. So clearly, when Nintendo stopped trying to go for power... No, you're not the only person who didn't like the Switch removing the Virtual Console. But for me, I don't care because I keep my Wii U plugged in anyways. Because there are still some games that the Switch doesn't have that the Wii U does. Although one of them is literally coming in 2 days? But another of them is a great game still? Plus, the Wii U can play my Wii games, so... I do have a GameCube, but I could just get a Wii that is a GameCube, but I'd still want to have my Wii U plugged in, so that I could play the games that are still only on Wii U. And why am I so bad at this game? I mean, I'm bad at a terrible game. As an owner of multiple Wii U's. Oh, what, are you Scott the Woz with his 4 Wii U's and then sold 3 of them and then got lasagna on them and asked for a console that's backwards compatible with the Wii U? I know that's very specific, but that's a reference to one of Scott the Woz's videos. You would only get it if you're a true fan. Backwards compatibility. That's like my favorite video of his. No, my favorite video of his is Xbox 360 versus PlayStation 3, where he admits that the PlayStation 3 is better than the Xbox 360, even though it's terrible to use. Oh, you only have 2 Wii U's. Oh, okay. Good. I actually also have 2 Wii U's. That's kind of funny. Although I'm probably just gonna sell one or something. I only have 2 Wii U's because my sister got one, but she doesn't even use it. So we decided, you know what? Let's just keep it until the Wii U raises in price on eBay, so that we can sell it like half of the scalpers do with PS5s. The difference is the Wii U is an old console, and it's also basically a dead console. So. The PS5 is brand new, and everyone wants one. I'm only gonna sell the Wii U because I don't know. I think it would be better than just having 2 Wii U's and one of them just be completely worthless. Because the Wii U can't play DVDs, so. Speaking of which, my PS5 can play 4K Blu-rays, but I still have to have my DVD player plugged in because the Blu-rays still use the laser, although really it just uses it for like a bit, puts the data onto the console, and the console is all console. Oh wait, we can check leaderboards, by the way. Oh, nice! Like, only like 2 people are playing this game and actually care. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! This is bad. This is real bad. I hate this level with a passion. I actually haven't played it before, but I've heard horror stories about this and how the mobile version is actually half decent because it's not this. But this is terrifying. Please get this away from me. What time is it? But yeah, the Wii U, it was a good console, and I like to have it plugged in because Virtual Console. But once I actually get like a ton of old consoles, I'm gonna stop caring. Yeah, I plan on getting an NES soon, so, and an N64. But as you know, I already have a Super Nintendo and a Sega. A Sega! But instead of getting an original PlayStation, I might as well just straight up get a PS3, because, to be 100% honest, I prefer having a console that can play 3 times the amount of games. Because yes, here's a fun fact. Certain PS3s can play PS1, PS2, and PS3 games. I want to get that kind of PS3. I'm going... yeah, I'm going all out. In my quest to make the ultimate... to be the ultimate PS3 owner. I mean, here's my thing. The Wii U was the Wii U. We spending Nah, I found ones that's only like 300. So yeah, it's still the price of a new console, but for what, like a PS2 and a PS3 Slim put into one, which in and of itself, combining both of those would still be like $300. So it's just I'm getting them all in one box. I remember the PS3 was like the first console for where scalpers tried to buy them up and sell them on eBay for a profit. At launch, the PS3 was the first console where that happened. So, as well as the Wii, because they released in the same year. The 360 wasn't like that because it was Xbox. No one knew that it existed until like the previous generation, and no one actually liked it until the 360 generation. So, yeah. Scalpers are the worst. I was barely able to get one from Costco, a PS5 from Costco from that bundle. And that's how I have mine right now. But yeah. Oh, and also I don't plan on getting an Xbox Series X soon. But those are like no one wants. More people want the PS5 than the Xbox Series X, so there's less scalpers for that. But they still do exist for the Xbox, just not as much as for the PS5. Oh, hold up. So, oh, okay. So that one's the bad one. Nice. I would do that, but most of them have like lost their consoles, so yeah, I would. Uh, but like I said, I'd rather just get a PS3 with all the backwards compatibility than just get a PS1. Because you know good and well that the PS1 ain't compatible with anything. Okay, so we're gonna want to do this. Hug! No! Oh! Yeah, but I'm glad I didn't have to pay a scalper. The PS0. Oh, that's right. And it's also backwards compatible with with compact discs. Why did I say backwards compatible like that's a game console? It's not. But whatever, yeah. If you don't know, the PS1 can play CDs. So that means you get to listen to all your generic, terrible Christian music. And I'm sorry if I'm making a joke about that, but I just don't like Christian music. Just makes me question why there's like 50 different like Christian music albums when like they're all the exact same. But anyways, yeah. So the anyways, yeah. A similar thing to the power, to how Nintendo knows that power is and everything, is backwards compatibility. The Wii U had it, but the Switch. Wait, the Wii U had it, but the Switch didn't. What happened? The world's second worst riddle. Who's the other person in the chat? By the way, I want to know. You can't teabag as well as you normally could in this game. I'm crying. And the new Sonic show that was announced. Here's the thing. I'm excited for it. That's great. is what I would say if it wasn't exclusive to Netflix. We don't need video game TV shows to be exclusive to subscription services. I just want to watch. I just want to watch it on my Cartoon Networks, and my just Cartoon Networks, because no one cares about Nickelodeon. It's trash. Okay, speaking of that, there's another thing that I despise. In and of itself, subscription services can be great. Companies don't know how to use them properly, however. Like, they think making their own subscription service makes them amazing, but it just doesn't. Like, I would watch the Sonic show, but it's exclusive to Netflix. Exclusivity is not how you get people to switch over to your platform. It's how you anger people. So yeah, I'm just straight up not supporting Netflix because of this. Like, straight up. And in my opinion, I just straight up shouldn't. And anyone who actually plans on getting Netflix, getting flashbacks to Nintendo Online, paid online is worse than regular subscription services because you are still getting games, but it's just not gonna be okay. Yeah, paid online may come with some free games, but like no one cares. So but you can still like just buy those games, just straight up play them on the original consoles because most of them are old games. And if it's on PS Plus, then they're games on PC as well. And speaking of that, I refuse to pay for PS Plus just due to the sole fact that most of the online games that I care about, I can just play without that subscription. All I'm getting is screen sharing and like 20 games. Woo? Am I supposed to care? So yeah, even if I was on Xbox, I wouldn't pay for the Xbox subscription or Xboxes. GBX. I'm sorry, I had to read that chat message on my phone. Because, yeah, okay, there are like 30 Super Nintendo games. But like half of them are, well, they're Super Nintendo games. They're not like amazing or anything. They're just Super Nintendo games. And similarly, you get like, what, 70 NES games. So that's my opinion on Switch Online. It's BS. So yeah, I just don't. I just think paid online services are just like trash and worthless. The only reason to get them is for like trashy old games. However, here's the thing. Well, Mega Man X isn't included because it's on the X Legacy Collection. But, like, which is a good collection, but it basically means that that's your way of playing that game, or the X games. Speaking of which, if you actually plan on getting X Legacy Collection, make sure you don't confuse X Legacy Collection 1 with 2, because X Legacy Collection 1 contains the good games, X Legacy Collection 2 contains the not as good games, but still kind of good games. Speaking of which, I'm always getting like compilations of old games. Even if there are still remade versions of those old games, I'm getting those. I'm basically getting any old games I'd rather get on the Switch because they don't have good graphics. And even if it's just remakes, which means, yeah, they have better graphics, I don't care enough to. We'll let Sonic sync. But yeah. No! Stupid. Ugh. Twist around and. Please don't kill me. Great, and I'm pretty sure this is at the end of the stage, so. But yeah, I know why. But yeah, that's just why X isn't included. Or Mega Man X isn't included. Sonic Adventure games should be remade. Also, apparently, by the way, well, about the. I actually have an opinion. I'm pretty sure they're gonna make a tie-in game with the Sonic Netflix TV series, and if that's the case, like I'm basically just have to get. Basically, that's like my only way of caring about the series is by, playing the games, playing the game that's a tie-in to it. But yeah, the Sonic, yeah, Sonic. Yeah, as for Sonic Adventure games, they should be remade, and if they aren't, I'm gonna cry. No, seriously, like, they better be remade this year. Like, I don't care what happens with, um, like, a brand new Sonic game. I just want a remake of the Sonic Adventure games. But, here's the thing. I know for a fact they're not gonna do it because you can buy the original versions of those games on Steam. So they have an excuse, kind of. Sonic Adventure 3. Okay, at least making a new game, like Sonic Adventure 3. And also, by the way, I already know I'm not getting all the Chaos Emeralds. I just want to beat the game because I've gotten all the Chaos Emeralds on mobile, and yeah, I hate it. But yeah, anyways, as for making like Sonic Adventure 3, I want that and I need it in my life now. But here's the thing, I heard that that Microsoft might buy out Sega, and whenever that happens, Sonic games aren't coming to PlayStation. And maybe not Nintendo, but Microsoft did put some of their Xbox games on Nintendo Switch recently. Specifically, Halo Master Chief's Collection. That's on the Switch, so, Sonic Heroes is not SA3. SA3 is Sonic Advance 3, obviously. Nah, for real though. If anything is SA3, it's Sonic 06, and even then, that game is bad, so we don't count that. And if any other thing is SA3, it's Sonic Unleashed, because in Japan it's called Sonic World Adventure, which technically means it's a third Sonic Adventure game, but like, I don't count that because It's only called that in Japan. So, yeah. So yeah, the Unleashed is underrated, and I would know. I only have the Wii version. Nah, I actually can play the PS3 version on PS Now, so thank God for that. But as for the Wii version, because that's the only one I've actually fully experienced, it is amazing. But then again, like most people would say, it's better than the original or PS3 version. Here's a confusing thing: the Wii version of the game is the same as the PS2 version. The confusing thing is that there's a PS2 version. But I get it, the PS2 is like the best-selling console of all time, but you didn't have to make a version exclusive. Or it's not even exclusive. I get. Ah! I hate the physics of this game. Do da da do. But you know what? Unleashed is underrated. Colors is overrated. We're gonna go there. Like, I'm just straight up going there. Unleashed is underrated. Colors is overrated. Like, in my opinion, you're just holding one button for a level, and then a cutscene plays, and there's comedy question mark. Like, it's not funny, so I'm not calling it comedy, but it's like, yeah, I didn't like the writing of colors either, and the gameplay was just holding one button, so in total, colors is just the most boring, generic. Like, as generic as a Sonic game can be. Like, it's like 2010 was the year of underwhelming Sonic games that are now overrated. Well, we have Sonic 4 and Sonic 4 isn't really overrated, but like a lot of people agree that it's trash, but Sonic Colors is for sure overrated, but it is one of the better modern Sonic games. But as for like just Sonic games in general, I'd rather just straight up. Yes, I want to hear something sad. Sad stories are funny to me. Now I'm messing. But yeah. Oh crud! Oh crud! I'm dead. I'm dense. Yeah, I want to hear something sad. Cause sad is stupid. Sad is the same as stupid. But yeah, I do want to hear something sad because I want to be depressed today. I completed Sonic Boom and loved it. Okay, I haven't completed Sonic Boom, but I loved it. Okay, like straight up, I can't even. Also, have you listened to the new Among Us song by CG5? It's called "Good to Be Alive," and it's actually amazing. By the way, like just straight up. Yeah, have you heard the new CG5 Among Us song? I don't know why that just popped into my head, but yeah, have you? It's good and stuff. It's called Good to Be Alive, and it's like literally amazing. So once the stream ends, this boss literally might just make me play something else. Like just play another game. Because I just hate this so much right now. Please end me. I think I did a good. Oh, so we're doing more of this. Okay. But yeah, it's a good song and stuff. But oh no! Okay, thank God, thank God. Oh no! Oh my gosh! How did I do that? Oh, but yeah, yes. But anyways, back to Sonic games and stuff. Yeah, I actually do enjoy. Oh, Crash Mind Over Me. I think most people hated Crash Mind Over Mutant. No, the sequel to that, Twinsanity, is good with a question mark at the end of that. Like, it's good, but it's weird. It's confusingly good, but it's also bad. I'm conflicted on Twinsanity. How to get people to think that you're crud. Yeah, it's a broken mess, but it's super fun. Like, it's a fun mess. I like it because it's bad. I saw a meme. It said, "How to get people," or it's not really a meme. It's just like a funny joke that I think should be a meme. How to get people to think that you're playing a Spyro. Step 1. Just open up Crash 3 and you do the Spyro 1 demo. Then you're done. And I think it should be a meme because it was like how to get people to think you're doing blank. Step 1. Do this really simple thing. Like that would be like the most amazing version. Like that's just like that would be a good meme. The thing is though, the meme culture doesn't like original Crash per. Oh dear God! No! No, 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 no! No, that is a whole different beast. Do not! No! 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 Crash Purple almost said something that I would have regretted to say on stream. I just remembered family-friendly channel! Okay. Anyways, Crash Purple, just straight up no. Now, Spyro Orange is even worse, okay, by the way. Just saying, never play it. It's even worse than Crash Purple. Spyro Orange, just don't play it, please. But you know what's even worse than that? The fact that they basically just used Spyro as a marketing gimmick for a game about purchasing a bunch of toys. And Spyro was a marketing gimmick. Like, literally, Spyro is now a marketing gimmick, according to Activision. Yeah, Skylanders existed, and I will remind you of that until you die, because it's terrible. I mean, it's okay. Well, it's actively okay, but it's like the fact that they used Spyro in that game as a marketing gimmick is disgusting. You can't be doing my boy Spyro like that. And Crash and Skylanders is worse. They only did it for the anniversary of Crash, but by that point, just released the Insane Trilogy earlier than in 2017, so released it in 2016 for the anniversary of Crash, and I actually forget how many years that was. I think it was like 20. But yeah, the 20th anniversary of Crash, just Crash and Skylanders. Yeah, that totally makes up for the fact that there's no actual games. Just straight up, I'm sorry, I don't like Skylanders. Just because all it was a cheap marketing gimmick in a game that could have been half decent. And it actually was half decent. But the fact that it's just a marketing gimmick, the entire thing, the fact that Spyro's in it, the fact that it's toys, just everything. It's a marketing gimmick, and it makes me mad. That's why I don't like it. Because the game itself is decent. But if half the appeal of it is a marketing gimmick, then I'm not playing it. Lego Dimensions. No, I have not. And the fact that we're just talking about Toys to Life games, all that's reminding me of is the song from a Scott the Woz video. It's called "It's a Bargain Bin Christmas." That's all you're reminding me of just talking about these Toys for Life games. There's a part that just said, Lego Dimensions, that really exists? I guarantee you, that was a miss. Oh crud, don't die, Oh no, oh go! Okay, I'm good at video games. But yeah, anyways. So basically the song, I'm gonna try to remember the lyrics. It was like, we got American Idol on PS2. It's $2.99. Of course it blew. Karaoke Revolution with no microphone. That might be fun. DJ Band and Guitar Hero. Just the games. Price point zero. Games are games. Ignore the fuss. It's a bargain bin. Christmas. FIFA there and everywhere. 99 cents. It's not even fair. Skylanders. It was just a phase. I turned these copies into a maze. Lego Dimensions that really exist. I guarantee you, it was a miss. Games that are the bargain bin Christmas. And then the third verse was like, just take Battleborn, you swine. Play it before it goes offline. Madden 16, 17, 18. Not as good as 08, pretty blatantly. But who cares? It's at a great price. Presents that'll make anybody say, nice. Gifts with value and some class. It's a bargain bin Christmas. Yeah. So yeah. And yes, I do know the entire song. Please don't judge me. But yeah. It do be a bargain bin Christmas, though. I see the power of bankruptcy is on your side. I see the power of teabagging is on my side. Ha ha ha. No, just kidding. You can't really teabag in this game. But you can kind of teabag. Oh no, it's the part where I'm actually confused as to... But yeah, bankruptcy is my favorite thing of all time. Why am I... Oh, you know what I hate? The fact that the end of Sonic Generations, you know what has that really cool tune? What kind of cool tune? That's from Sonic 4. Yeah, I'm just upstairs playing games, so even if he is home, I don't know. Yeah, I have completed Generations, but I completed the PC version, so I don't really get much for it. Apparently, if you complete the PS3 version, you get a full working version of Sonic 1 for the Genesis. If you complete the PS3 or Xbox 360 version. Sadly, I only completed the PC version and the 3DS version, so I completed the two versions that I don't want to complete. But that's only because I don't have a 360 or a PS3, so I can't care less. But it's fine because I can play I can play Sonic 1 on literally everything that exists. Like seriously, I could play like Sonic 1 for breakfast. I could play Sonic 1 for breakfast. Sonic Gen... Oh. That's Sonic Genesis isn't actually Sonic 1. So, we don't count that here. So, yeah, Sonic Genesis isn't actually Sonic 1, so we don't count that here. No, the real Sonic 1 is the Sonic 1 on Sonic Jam. Dude, fam knows Sonic Jam is like the best way to play like Sonic 1 because it actually has a spin dash and it's technically not emulation. Yeah, did you know that Sonic Jam doesn't use emulation? They rebuilt the game for the Sega Saturn. It's a bit of a fun fact for you. And that was only because adding the spin dash was so difficult that they literally had to rebuild the game. So they decided to rebuild it, but make it for... It's a port, but it's not an emulated port. Like it's not... It's a port, but it doesn't use emulation like most other ports do. The Sonic Jam release was completely rebuilt for the Saturn. Like, it's not a port. Like, it's not a normal port. It's like... It's basically a remake, but without the... It's a remake, but without the cool extra... Without the better It's a remake without the better graphics. Mario 3D All-Stars. Completely up to you, man. But... Or, why did I say man? I shouldn't assume genders. Nah, I'm messing. But yeah. Mario 3D All-Stars, it's completely up to you, but just know if you don't have Mario Sunshine, then 100% get it, because it's less expensive than getting Sunshine separately. That's actually interesting. Sunshine costs a lot of money for whatever stupid dumb reason. It just depends. Basically, if you do want to play them handheld, if you do, then get 3D All-Stars. If you don't, then I'd say don't get 3D All-Stars. But if you, basically if you mostly play your Switch in docked mode, then just straight up don't get 3D All-Stars. Unless you just straight up don't have your consoles hooked up and can't hook them up because of like... You have other old consoles hooked up and you don't have enough ports for the older consoles. But unless that's the case, I'd say it is not worth it if you only play Switch in docked. Now, if you play the Switch in handheld mode mostly, then I'd say it depends if you're gonna actually play it on the go. Like, if you care to play it on the go, then for sure get it. But if you don't really want to, then just don't get 3D All-Stars. That's my take on it. I personally did get it because I can't really find the time to play. Usually I always use handheld. Then probably go for it. Then go for it. Get 3D All-Stars. I think It would be worthwhile. Just don't buy from scalpers on eBay because someone is selling the game for $10,000 on eBay. So just buy it from like an official retailer and not from eBay. Because literally I got an ad for them like selling it for like $10,000 on eBay because scalpers are annoying. Yeah, so just buy it while it's actually officially out. um like until March 31st is like March 31st is basically the deadline to buy the game. And if you don't, you'll have to pay scalpers on eBay. I am dead right here, so I might as well just kill myself. Yay. But yeah, just get it while it's still available officially. Like, I'm glad I don't have to pay for anything, like, pay scalpers any money. Because I have everything that they would actually care to resell at a really stupid high price. I have basically everything, like Mario 3D All-Stars, a PS5, and that's it. There's somewhere to go. I left with Luigi's Mansion 3. Okay, Luigi's Mansion 3 is a good game, like, to be honest. But, it's just, like, hard to play through the whole thing if you're gonna exclusively play through it for Halloween and stuff. I hate this game right now. Sonic 4, please die! Anyways, as for Luigi's Mansion 3, though, that is a good game. Basically, if you buy the game, buy it from an official retailer whenever you can. If you can't buy it from an official retailer, try to buy it digitally. Oh crud. Oh, that just happened. Okay. I swear I just thought my game crashed because that's how poorly designed Sonic 4 is. Oh yeah, that's just straight up facts, to be honest. Oh no! Go! You! But yeah, I do actually have 3D All-Stars, and I think it was worth it for me because I personally, I usually don't have the time to play a lot of those games. I am working on making a portable Wii that uses original discs, and that's actually simple because all you need is like a Wii carrying case or something. That does exist, and it's really easy because it's like a clamshell DS design, kind of. So I have it, and I make a portable Wii. But as for playing Mario 64, yeah. Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm Trilogy. What? Okay, that's hilarious. That is the most hilarious title I've ever seen. And I bet you that it's a meme. I bet you that it's for the memes, but... No, dude, mine is taking up by 8 gigabytes of Spyro. Also, fun fact, the Switch only has 32 flippin' gigabytes of storage, and I had to buy a 64 gigabyte micro SD card to even care about playing some half the games I have. I could probably just buy, like, an SD card filled with, like, or like a micro SD card just filled with Switch games. And just, like, use that. Like, to be honest, that would be pretty cool. I want to start, like, getting into retro game collecting. Do you think I should get an NES, despite the fact that all the good games for the NES I can just play on Switch Online? Because to be honest, if I get an NES aside, SNES is the way to go. I have a SNES already. I have a SNES and a Genesis, and I think the Genesis is better to be honest. But I do already have a SNES, so I don't care enough to buy a second Super Nintendo. At one point, I did have a second Super Nintendo. Well, we give it to like my older sister. Defeat the real Dr. Eggman. Not really, because there are NES adapters for the SNES. That is true. There is this thing called the Super 8. The problem with those is that half of them are like stupid expensive for no reason. Like it's just an NES. There, but one of them is a Super 8, and it allows for like Famicom, Super Famicom, NES, and why does that kill you? Anyways, I'd probably go with the adapter route. But should I get a Master System? Yes or no? I was almost certain that if I did, it would be like a terrible investment, so. But now I'm not sure because it does have some half decent games. Okay, yeah. Thank you. Ooh, I have a third person. Hello. Ah. Anyways, hello. I'm playing one of my least favorite games of all time for your entertainment. Now, should I get a Nintendo 64? Just straight up, like I need to know. Because basically, the thing is, like, I want one, but I don't know if I should because, like, I could get it for Banjo-Kazooie because I refuse to get an Xbox. Why? But yeah, I'm just wondering, like, because I do want a Nintendo 64, but... Okay, well, that's a good yes. Oh my gosh, bro! I'm pretty sure, like, I'm just cheesing this boss at this point. Like, I'm so good. Here's the thing. Like, I know for a fact I'm not getting the PS2 or PS1 because I'd rather just get the PS3 that's backwards compatible. Should I get a... Should I get an original Xbox or should I just get the 360? Because obviously, to me, like, the 360 can play most of the major original Xbox games. So, Or exclusive, so I'm wondering, should I get an original Xbox or just a 360? And another thing about that, should I get a Dreamcast or a Saturn? Like either one of those, should I? Is anyone gonna answer me? Yeah. Actually, almost half of the original Xbox library is supported on the 360. But the thing is, like, a lot of them do have problems. Oh, so I should get a Dreamcast. Okay, for a fact, because I do want one of the 3D Sega consoles, and I mean consoles, not add-ons, because screw the 32X. That is 100% my life dream, by the way. I'm messing. That sounded wrong. Oh, crud. Um, um. One of my life goals is to screw the 32X. No, it's to say screw the 32X. Because that's what I think about it. Because it's trash. Oh, no! Bad game design coming through. I'll probably just get both the Xbox and the 360. And then I'll get a Dreamcast. I planned on getting a Dreamcast. And to be honest, I still will get a Dreamcast. But I was just wondering because I could also like get like literally everything else. Here's the thing. The Dreamcast is only 32-bit in, or it's only 128-bit in spirit. It can produce 128-bit graphics, but the processor is only 32-bit because there's like no 128-bit processors do not exist. Gaming related YouTube channel, but you have a regular related YouTube channel, but like wait, so your YouTube channel isn't like a major thing you enjoy doing? Huh? No, I'm messing. But uh making a gaming related YouTube channel, go for it. Just go for it. You have nothing to lose except everything. Like, you have the potential to be the most successful gaming related YouTube channel in the entire world. I'm telling my kids that. Okay, no problem. Like, I'd say if you want to make a YouTube channel, just do it. Like, you could be successful, you may not be, but as long as you're doing whatever you like, just do it. Like, yeah. Hmm. I know there's a lot of gaming YouTube channels that are just like the same name as someone's main YouTube channel, but just like gaming or plays. That could work, but I'd say that making that the name is just kind of lazy in my opinion. But I don't know is the thing. I just came up with my name because of a nickname, and just adding the word and adding the suffix naser or nader at the end just made it sound like I'm not 2 years old. But basically, my YouTube name just derived from a childhood nickname I had, so that I just recently found out almost everyone had. So nice. But I'm somehow the first person to have my YouTube channel name be what it is. So this is a long stream, but to be 100% honest at this current point, I don't care enough to end it, because I just want to kind of beat the game, but not really, because I don't want to do the final boss, because I hate it! Plus you have to do like a boss rush before that, so... Okay, Sonic and the Secret Rings is 100. I couldn't move because a cutscene was playing! That's actually a problem I have with like a lot of these Sonic games. If an enemy hits you while a cutscene is playing, you can't do anything about it. So yeah. My name is, yeah, Sonic and the Secret Rings is trash. But here's the thing. A lot of Sonic games are they're sort of so bad they're good kind of thing. Like I have that mentality towards Sonic 06. Like it's terrible, yes, but it's like good because of how bad it is. But yeah, I do have that mentality for a lot of Sonic games. But Sonic and the Secret Rings is just one of them that I can't say it's so bad it's good. It's just straight up so bad. Like most bad Sonic games to me fall under this sort of thing. Yeah, kind of like Sonic Boom, how it's so bad that it's actually amazing. If I were to compare Sonic games to subreddits, hello, I'm playing a game. Please leave. Please go. Please go. Please go back down.
Nope.
I'm doing a thing.
You kiss your dad. What you gonna do?
Playing this through PS Now. Playing this through PlayStation Now. Because I got like a month free of it. I don't know what else I can really talk about because uh uh
Hmm.
oh yeah, I'm streaming on YouTube, live on YouTube. So
You talking to me?
yeah, I said I'm streaming live on YouTube.
All right.
Switch Joy-Cons drifting. Yes, but there's like an easy fix to that. All you need is just to spray some isopropyl alcohol on a Q-tip, and then put that Q-tip inside of like the stick or this
Who are you talking to?
Nintendo Switch sticks. I'm live streaming, so it's like I have a microphone.
Oh, you're talking to people on.
Yeah, cause
Okay.
basically. But yeah, Switch Joy-Con drifting. I did have an issue with that. I just sprayed isopropyl alcohol onto a Q-tip, put that Q-tip inside of into this into the stick, and that helped. It may not help if it's like the ultra bad kind of drift, but if it's just like a normal kind of drift, like most people's, it should be fine. And you should just put the isopropyl alcohol. That usually helps. That actually had helped my right Joy-Con that I've been having since I got Splatoon 2 back in 2018. Because I basically got this Splatoon 2 themed Joy-Cons. Um, Finally! I might do the final boss, but I don't care enough to. So I'm probably just gonna end the stream here. But yeah, um, I have had issues with the Switch Joy-Cons drifting, but I. Oh yeah, by the way, the Sonic movie 2 just got announced today on the Sonic Twitter. That's cool. But that happens, yeah. After playing Sonic Forces, how? You're just holding the Y button. Nah, for real. I don't like Sonic Forces, and if you look at some older videos on this channel, like my second video I ever made, you will see that I despise the game and I never want to play it again. But yeah, I don't really like Sonic Forces. It's just not my thing. Mostly because it's really boring. Here's the thing. For me, it's the opposite of TV shows. Where... or, not the opposite, it's the same. Why did I say the opposite? I'm strange. Um, I'd say boring games are worse than frustrating games. Because at least with frustrating games, you're not bored then getting frustrated. Because with boredom comes frustration. So, that's why, in my opinion, I say boring games are worse than frustrating games because you end up getting frustrated with the boredom. Should I play the final boss right now, by the way? Or should I just end the stream here? Yeah. Should I play the final boss or should I end the stream here? Okay. So we're playing final boss, I guess. But yeah, for me, my Switch or my Joy-Con started drifting when I played Crash Insane Trilogy. The amount of precise inputs you have to do in that game, that ended up messing me up, and I ended up yeah, that ended up messing my Joy-Cons up, and because of that, yeah, I'll do the final boss. Because of how much I used the joystick or the stick in Crash 4, you have to do so many precise inputs, and you're just like moving it around so rapidly. That I say that kind of hurt my Switch, which hurt the Joy-Con sticks, which hurt my gameplay of Crash Bandicoot, which hurt my Joy-Con sticks. It's basically just like this happens every time. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. No, but for real though, I'm like actually what? Ah! But yeah, Joy-Con drift isn't a huge issue for me, but it's mostly because I know how to properly handle it. If you don't know how to properly handle it, that literally is the worst thing that could ever happen to you. Do not murder me. Get on my level, nerd. Ooh. But yeah. Okay, 90% of the jokes I see on the internet are just like, imagine being a furry. Like, literally, that's what half of them are. And I'm not angered by them because I don't really care a whole lot, but why would you hate something that doesn't affect you? Is the. Like, hating something that doesn't affect you is the kind of mentality that I hate because, and I'm allowed to hate it because that affects me. Because some people hate Sonic for no reason, and I'm just like, if you hate Sonic so much, don't play it! Like, it's not gonna affect you. It already doesn't affect them, so yeah. Anyways, either way, I don't really care a whole lot. Oh no! But yeah. No, go back. But yeah, I just hate, like, people just, uh... Oh! Oh, I just got lucky with that! Oh, it's so good, man! Yeah, it could still annoy me. Oh, yes, I did it! That one boss. Now I have to do the next boss. Oh yeah, speaking of which, I hate boss rushes. Like, just straight up, that's my least favorite thing in a game is a boss rush. But it's mostly when the game is long, that's when I hate the boss rush. If the game isn't as long, then I might still kind of accept it, but if it's like really long, then I just will not accept the boss rush. Sonic 4 isn't particularly long, so I don't hate it as much as most other games. Okay, Mega Man boss rushes are fine because at least you at least you uh at least the boss battles go by very quick. Because you already have like all the weapons unlocked. Oh my god! Oh, how did I survive that? Oh, yes! Oh. Yeah, but the reason I accept Mega Man boss rushes is because for those, you already have all the weapons unlocked, thus the boss battles go by really quick. Speaking of which, by the way, the Mega Man game that I'm currently playing through is Mega Man 9, and I'm really bad at the final boss. Any tips? Oh, yes! I'm already technically like a quarter of the way done. Oh no, this is a 24 hit. Yeah. Oh! Oh, you haven't played through Mega Man 9. Oh, you're a disgrace to humanity. No, I'm just messing. I would say Mega Man 9 out of the two classic Mega Man revivals, Mega Man's 9 and 10. I'd say 9 is worse than 10. But I haven't played a whole lot of 10. But I would say, from what I have played, 10 is way better. Like, in my opinion. Oh, I hate Sonic 4 and its physics. Because it really... But I hit the jump button. But yeah, Mega Man did have some pretty good boss rushes, but the thing I don't like about them is just because they're like right before the final boss. But that's kind of the same thing as with Sonic Advance 2 or 1 and 2. Oh, snap! 5 hits. Your Wii? Wait, the Wii Shop channel doesn't work anymore. Unless you mean your Wii U, then in that case, yeah. But also it's pretty easy to connect it to Wi-Fi. Teabagging on this boss, fam. Yeah. The Wii U, yeah. For a fact, the Wii U is really weird when it comes to that. No! Like to be honest, you have to go into the system setting and you have to go into a really specific setting. Then you have to go into a really specific subsetting. Then you can do it. Yeah, it's really weird. I don't get it. I don't get the Wii U in general a whole lot. Or in terms of the UI, is is like overall it's really weird and janky. Why won't you stand still for like a millisecond? A lot of times when it comes to my opinions, I can be like a complete hypocrite a lot of times. Not a whole lot, but a fair bit of times I can be a complete hypocrite when it comes to like my opinions. Between like one point, like one literal second and then like the next millisecond. Oh crud. Oh crud. Hit it! Oh yes! Okay. Heck yeah, now we got business! Fridge, yeah, now we got business! Okay, phew. Me and the boys playing games on the Wii U. It's just like a really ah a lot of the YouTubers I watch have like a really specific type of humor. Or like if you don't get their humor or like if you don't like one of their jokes, you're not gonna like the rest of their jokes. It's kind of like that's kind of the humor that I kind of enjoy. Because I'd like to try to get used to a lot of types, a lot of like different jokes. Where like to where I actually enjoy listening to like or watching a lot of people and like liking their jokes. The only type of humor I can't stand is when it's specifically exclusively visual humor. But the reason I hate it is solely because SpongeBob Season 6 exists. And I will... and I'll be dead in the ground before I admit that that's a half-decent season. Because everyone knows it's not a half-decent season, it's complete garbage. Scott who? Nah. How many Scotts exist? Like 50. Please elaborate on which Scott. Because if you're talking about the best Scott, then fam already knows I agree with you. He's amazing. Scott of the Wozniak. Same! Same! Although only true fans of Scott the Woz know his real middle name. Yeah, surprisingly, his middle name is not The. But yeah, I know his real middle name. Oh no! No, 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 no! Okay, did I get, did I get 4 hits on him, or like... Oh, that is true, that is true, yep. No, but I mean his middle name in real life, obviously. Nah. We can vibe with the one from the series. But in real life, his middle name is, in fact, Daniel. So his name is Scott Daniel Wozniak. Okay, jump, homing attack. No, you. You know what? I'm not actually playing that entire boss again. I don't care. But yeah. Also, his name is a work in progress, by the way. It's a fun fact. Yeah, according to the Wozniakiverse lore, um, Scott's middle name was, or Scott's real name was, or Scott's name. Why did I say real name and middle name? Why couldn't I just think the word name? But Scott's name is a work in progress. So that's a fun fact. Like if you go, oh, and here's a fun fact: if you go to Know Your Meme, literally one meme is just straight up Scott the Waz. So Scott the Waz himself, not any part of his video specifically, just him. He is a meme. Like I saw one meme and it said, uh, family computer, a Club Penguin membership, 10-year-old me, and it was like that one part of a Scott the Woz video where he put a hammer to the new Nintendo 2DS, and it was like, just what the heck, it broke. Like that was a good meme. Just 10-year-old me, free Club Penguin membership, the family computer. What the heck, it broke. uh. So yeah, and only true Scott the Woz fans actually know what episode that's from, which is why I don't. Yes, that is just a fact. That's not an opinion, obviously. It's a fact. It's a well-known fact, well known to the entirety of mankind. Oh. Okay, dude, I'm actually doing pretty good at this. What's your what's your favorite Scott the Woz episode? Like for me, I would have said something from the dark age of Nintendo. But he recently released the episode that I most disagree with out of all of his episodes, and that is the You're Not an RPG Guy, a Scott the Woz Christmas episode, because I very much am an RPG guy, but at the same time, I don't care enough to play a whole lot of them. Like, I completely disagree with his opinion, but at the same time, I understand where he's coming from. I get it. Oh yes. Micro consoles. Oh, I remember that video. Oh, that was a good video. Although I'm pretty sure that one wasn't called micro consoles just straight up, but it was like about retro gaming merchandise. I'm pretty sure just generalized retro gaming merchandise. But yeah, I'm pretty sure. Um, or wait, or unless there was unless there was one that was just called micro consoles. I have actually at one point binge watched the entire Scott the Woz series. And his humor hasn't changed that much, but that's good because his humor is amazing. Like, here's the thing. He blends, like, classic styled humor, like you would see from, like, a 90s TV show, with modern style humor. And I think that's kind of what makes Scott the Woz work. So, yeah, that's why I like Scott the Woz. I love how I just said that right at the end of Sonic 4. That is the most depressing thing. Did you know that the good ending? Yes, the internet and you was actually like amazing. I wish I owned the VHS tape, but at the same time I can just burn it to a DVD, use a DVD to VHS converter, and basically have a VHS tape of the internet and you. So I would do that, but I don't care enough to do that. So yeah. Anyways, yay, played through Sonic 4, the most depressingly average, terrible, not that great. A modern day AVGN. Yeah, I would say that, yeah. The thing is, the difference is Scott the Woz is a bit more memeable, I guess. Like, AVGN has, like, one meme that keeps going around, and that's 64 bits, 32-bit, 16-bit, 8-bit, 4-bit, 2-bit, 1-bit, half-bit, yeah, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, and thanks, it was nice talking to you too. Through a YouTube live stream. Hey, you make friends through the most strange of ways. I made like half of my friends through Among Us. That's actually depressing, and I actually didn't, but it would be funny if I did. When I have 500 million subscribers, I'll remember this stream. Yeah. Well, it was nice talking to you. Uh, uh, so, anyways, goodbye.